Hi there, Shalini Mittal here from Tech Gatha. In last video we saw about how we can create, access, traverse a tuple and how we can take input from the tuples. This video focuses on the various operations that you can do on a tuple. So I'm going to create a new file with the name as tupleop.py. I'll put it inside data structures. Yes. Now we know that we can create a tuple by just saying the round brackets 1, 2, 3. I can create one more tuple and I can say 4, 5 and 6, right? I can say, so basically I can say T3 equal to T1 plus T2. So the first operation that we are learning over here is joining tuples using plus operator. Okay, and now if I print T1, T2, T3, and when I run, you would see T1 is 1, 2, 3, T2 is 4, 5, 6, but T3 is basically, so let me increase the font a bit. Yes, so you can see T3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can add two tuples. I can create a new tuple with all the elements in two tuples by using the plus operator. And I can add n number of tuples. I can concatenate or join n number of tuples. Okay. Now, what is it that you cannot do? So suppose I say T3 equal to T1 plus round bracket 5. Okay. Now we know that the moment we put round brackets, it's a tuple, right? If I say print T3 and if I run, you would see it gives me an error, can only concatenate tuple to a tuple and not int. So if you put even the round brackets around an integer, it is considered as a single number, that is int. Just put a comma. And now if you run, you would see we did get 1, 2, 3, that is in T1 plus it joined 5 and gave me a new tuple with all the 4 elements. Next operator is the replicating operator, which we have already seen in strings. So I can say print T1 into 3. That is the multiplication. So you would see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What I cannot do is T1 into T2. So can't multiply sequence by non-int of type tuple. So for concatenation, you need two tuples together. For replicating, you need a tuple and an integer. Now the next is slicing. So if you remember, we did this when we learned about strings. So we have learned what are slicing. If not, the video link is provided in the description for your reference. Now if you would see, I have this T3, which is basically nothing but T3 has values 1, 2, 3 and 5, correct? Or maybe I can just create one more tuple and say temperatures, okay, is equals to now slicing again remains the same over here. We can say temp square bracket start colon stop. So if I say 0 colon, if I don't give anything, if I say colon colon minus 1, if I say 0 colon 3, if I say 1 colon minus 2, okay, so let's see. So you would see T temp 0 colon gives you all the values because it starts from 0 and goes till the end. Colon also gives the same. Colon colon minus 1 does the same but in reverse. So you can say 96, 95, 94, 97, 96 and 98. 0 colon 3 starts from 0, 1, 2. So we get 3 values. I said 1 colon minus 2. So it starts from 1. And from the backwards, minus 1, minus 2. It stops at minus 2. So it's minus 2, minus 1. So it gives me 96, 97, 94. Again, you can have nested tuples and you can do slicings and all those stuff. So whatever we learned with strings, you can do it over here as well. So maybe just taking an example. Suppose I have, these are, so say for example, the first tuple represents temperature of a particular place for 3 days, and the next one represents temperature for other city for those days. Okay. And now see, if I just run, when I say 0 colon colon colon, it gives me all of them. When I say colon colon minus 1, right? So it will reverse this and this. It will not reverse the values inside them. So 94, 95, 96 and 98, 96, 97. And then the last operation is unpacking tuples. So if suppose I have a tuple, I can say A, B, C, D equal to A1. And if I print, you would see it is able to unpack because there are 4 values in the tuples and I have 4 variables on the left hand side. If I just have 3 values in the tuple and if I try to unpack, it will say not enough values to unpack. If suppose I give more values than the number of variables, so there are 4 variables on the left hand side, but the tuple consists of 5 values, it will again give me an error, too many values to unpack. So this is again one of the operations that you can use to directly get the values from the tuple. Of course, we cannot delete tuples because as we discussed that tuples are immutable. So if I try to write delete A1 of 0, it's going to give me an error. Sorry, I'll have to comment. Okay. Okay, so you can see it doesn't support item deletion, but if I say delete A1 and I say print A1, in that case, it has deleted A1. So now you can see it says A1 is not defined. So you can delete the complete tuple, but you cannot modify a single value inside a tuple. So that's all with respect to the tuple operations available. In the next video, we are going to see the methods available that can work on the tuples. Till then, happy learning, take care and bye-bye.